In the heart of Central Europe lies a country that's become famous for castles, paprika, and now government baby bonuses. Yes, you heard that right. The government of Hungary will actually pay you to have children. But before you start packing your bags, there's a catch. Hungary has been facing a crisis, not of war, not of inflation, but of childbirth. With one of the lowest fertility rates in the European Union, the Hungarian government has been scrambling to reverse a dramatic population decline. So, in 2019, they launched one of the most aggressive pro-natalist policies in the world. A plan designed to encourage families, especially married ones, to have more babies. At the center of the policy, a massive financial incentive known as the baby loan. Here's how it works. Couples can apply for an interest-free loan of up to 10 million forints. That's about 30,000 US dollars. But you only qualify under very specific conditions. First, you have to be married, and not just any kind of married. The bride must be under the age of 41, and you must have your first child within 5 years of receiving the loan. If you don't, you start paying that money back, with interest. But that's not all. If you do have children, the rules change. Have one child, you get a 3-year extension on repayments. Have 2 children, 30% of the loan is completely forgiven. Have 3 or more, the entire loan is wiped clean. Sounds generous, right? Here's the catch. These policies come with strings and controversy. Critics argue they mostly benefit middle to upper-class families who can already afford to have kids. Single mothers, left out, couples who don't want to marry. Too bad. What's more, there's pressure, not just financial, but social. These incentives are part of a broader political push to preserve what Hungary's leaders call traditional family values. Translation: more nuclear families, fewer immigrants. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has made it clear. He wants Hungarian families to grow Hungarian bloodlines, not rely on immigration to solve the birth rate crisis. So while the money may seem appealing, the agenda behind it, much more complex. Still, some families see this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Buy a home, start a family, clear your debts. For many, it's a dream worth chasing, even with the fine print. But it raises a big question for the rest of the world. Should governments be in the business of paying people to have children? And if so, what happens when there's a price tag on parenting? Hungary's baby bonus might sound like a quick fix, but beneath the cash is a country trying to rewrite its future, one child at a time. And in this story, the fine print might just be the most important part. If you love learning about the weird, wild, and sometimes unbelievable policies around the world, subscribe. We've got more stories like this coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss them.